Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Iron Man, well, the Invincible Iron Man, Marvel, Mafex, Medicom toys. It's Iron Man. 6-inch Iron Man. Okay, you guys are probably going, well, we've seen this, it's an old figure and all that. But for me, this is kind of an important figure. Because Iron Man is my favourite and it represents part of my childhood. This little guy was one of the first sort of action figures. I had Megos and things like that, you know, the doll sort of things, but this was the beginning. The Secret Wars and what was the superpowers, the DC ones, Green Lantern, Flash and all that. Flash and Green Lantern were the first two of those I got. This was the first. I got it at Hamleys in London, actually. Got this and one of the Star Wars mini vehicles, the one that looked like the Imperial Lander thing. Yeah. So that just a little bit of history, but this guy has been with me most of my life and is one of my cherished action figures. So this represents, you know, and yeah, I've wanted this for a long time. I've kept putting it off because there were other things that, you know, looked better and things like that. What I do for the channel, but I always wanted this. So I finally thought, I'm getting one. Yeah, so I got one. Right, there is the stuff on the back. I will say this one was more expensive than the others because of this damn big gun, and that damn big gun is just going to go in a drawer. That's going in a box somewhere. It's this that we want. That, which up the price, is a bit of a disappointment for me, but anyway. I'm not going to use it. I just don't feel like I'm going to use it. What do you have on that? So we got that on that end, and him flying on that end with the lovely artwork. Iron Man was one of my big comic book heroes, as I said, as a child. So yeah, this is a pretty good representation of the era of comics that I was reading and enjoying. Not in my childhood, but the ones I picked up over the years. So yeah, I might have to pick up some. I'm thinking of getting the good years of the Fantastic Four. I may try and get, you know, in graphic novels. I may get the good years of Iron Man. Do that kind of thing. Yeah, just have the ones you really want to read. Good idea? Yeah. Anyway, let's get this guy out of the box. So we're going to open this one on the top very carefully. There we go. Yes, I stayed away from Mafex and things like that because, as we've said, they are a little bit more expensive. And yeah, oh, I like that look. We've got yeah, Iron Man artwork in the back, which is pretty cool. You can't actually see that through the box, but anyway, we have that, which is a certificate of genuine product. Use your phone with it. Brilliant. We have instruction booklet. Ooh, chuck that away. And we have the figure, which has got this really weird... Okay, so this is the thing we need to take figures out. His feet are cockeyed. He's looking off in a strange direction, but so is the Tony Stark head. It's kind of a weird way to start, but yeah. And that damn big gun. Did I mention the damn big gun? The BFG. Yeah. So we've got a plethora of hands and feet and things like that, and the man himself, and some stands. Take these off, attached to the back. So that's the stand. And another stand. So we've got two stands. I guess one stand is going to be... We are actually going to read the instructions. One of the stands, I guess, is going to be for the gun. There we go. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. I've sort of decided that in my world of... the sellotape stuck to the instructions. In my world of buying action figures, you can't buy every action figure. So, I try and keep it down to... Okay, that's ripped it. Down to my... I ripped it. favourites. So I'm thinking of doing like the trinity of Thor, Cap, Iron Man in every set. So have the Mafex one, have the Hasbro one, have the Marvel Legends, have do that. What do you guys think? Good idea, bad idea? So there we have oh right, how you can change the face plates, how to install the cannon, which has actually two arms to hold it up, and all its weaponry and stuff, which, yeah. Wow. So most of the instructions are actually how to build the gun. Place the front part of the cannon on the front part of the movable figure stand, adjust the balance and let the figure stand itself. Right. That's a lot of just to literally put a gun, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use it. I just don't want to use it. There we go. Right. It's going to take up shelf space. That's how I'm looking at it. So let's pop open the packaging. You have to do it really carefully. Right. I'm going to do this now. So we have all the hands, which I like the fact that they're on like little trees. That's going to keep them really nice and safe. Because even if you don't leave it in the plastic, you can keep it in a box somewhere. I need to sort out, I have arms, legs, heads and all sorts kicking around my workstation. I need to look after them better. And the big gun. So I'm guessing they're flying effects and then shooting effects. Yeah. That mask is upside down, but I think I might have done that when I was taking it out of the box. There we go. The eye blind thing. Tony Stark's head. Yep. Right. So let's get the figure. The sellotape is now stuck to my foot. Alright, take him out. We should pop that over there a little bit. Right. There's all these bits in here keeping it safe. I'll leave it out. This is always part of the fun. You don't have this with Marvel Legends, do you? No. Right. I do like that there's kind of a wash on there to give it a little bit of sort of colour. Oh look, more pieces of plastic wrap to stick to my foot and me find on the floor and think, why is that there? Ooh, interesting. I'm a little bit nervous because, like I say, when I was a kid, action figures were like $4.99, and they went up and up and up. Oh, right, cool. And now we're getting into silly figures. I mean, these aren't silly figures. The money is silly figures. There we go. Right. Yeah, cool. So that's quite. His feet. As I move away, I don't know. It's just me moving makes him fall over. Yeah, that is a pretty cool looking figure. Oh, always goes blurred. And focus. There you go. Right. Yeah, I'm liking this. Like I say, it's got that nice wash to it that's giving it a little bit of depth to the colour. That's the thing that I have with the Marvel Legends. They have all this wonderful sculpt and all this wonderful design, but then no way of sort of showing it off. That's actually quite a nice pose, just straight out of the box, I have to say. I like that. Right. So we have put that out of there, the other head, and the other mask. Right. Draw like scratching noises. So there we go. That is focused. The other head. Not too bad. So let me zoom it in and make it focus. I used to do it. I'll do it that way. Yeah. That's quite a good likeness. I just have a nice neck joint to it as well. I probably will never use that because I have another one that I use, which I've left on the shelf over there actually. I use one of the Marvel Legends as my Tony Stark head. Right, close-up time. So, when we have... I like the fact you can see the eyes. The strange thing is, the Secret Wars figure that I had as a kid, it said it was Tony Stark. But it wasn't, it was Rhodey. Because Rhodey was in the armour when they went to the Secret Wars planet. But the comic book and the toy range didn't really have a lot in common. I don't think. They did the weird... Doctor Doom. That was sort of done, but yeah, I like the. Like I said, there's a sort of shading in there. It's just bringing out the detail nicely. Yeah, and there is some kind of shading into the creases. You can see it more on his butt there, on the gloves to bring out those lines. Yeah. So articulation wise, we have the usual stuff. Forward, not a lot of back. Oh, plenty of wow, a lot of tilt. That's nice. Shame there's not a lot more back, but that's its own fault. We have a butterfly joint, so you can get his. It does look a little weird when you do that, I have to say. But you're not really going to be standing him in strongman pose like that. So yeah, it has the usual articulation there. Bicep. Quite a nice amount of pinless manoeuvrability there. Yeah. Swivel in the middle, so that's how you're going to get him into the flying pose. You're going to tilt that back, which means that the head, yeah, does look quite good if you want to do flying poses. I never have any of mine in flying poses. I don't know why. These, the power, these are the things you used to charge up. I remember in the comics, oh, I need to charge my heart will stop. And those are the little things you used to charge. Leg articulation, pretty good in there. Drop down, down. Yeah. No thigh swivel, but not a butt kicker either. But he gets a reasonable amount of manoeuvrability in there. Right, so that's done him. It's really weird. He's his own. It isn't me knocking. I thought it was me knocking the table, but he does actually have a very strange wanting to fall over backwards. The ankles are not. It's weird because the table is flat. Right, I'm not going to lean on it. There we go. Maybe it is me leaning on it. Yeah. Right. I nearly forgot. There's the other mask that has the nose on it. I was never that fond of that. When they did that in the comics, I was like, oh, the flat face plate. These are my teeth. I'm breaking them in for the dog. The flat face. See, got it wrong again. Redo that. Rewind. Rewind. Okay. Go again. The flat face plate is the one I prefer. Right, I don't know. Will I leave it with the eyes visible? I do like the eyes. I don't know. Which did he have more in the comics? Pop this off. There we go. So, look at that. That is kind of creepy. In the world of creepiness, that is a pretty creepy thing. Right. I'm trying to slide this out of here without firing it across the room. There we go, got it. And that one goes in. So we'll put the other faceplate on, the one with the nose. Then we have that, which does look, where's it gone? Does look more like that, I suppose. Doesn't look more like my childhood version, but just don't like the nose. I do like that, but I do like the other one better. I don't know. I'll mess around with it. I'll sit and put it on the shelf and keep looking at it and thinking, which do I prefer? Alright, so we get that back in there. That goes back in. Faceplate on. There we go. Right, let's have a look at the, because it is there. So we'll do the hands first. So we have open grippy hands. I'm going to put them back in the packet as I do this so that I don't lose them. Open grippy hands with repulsors on that side. Really grippy hands. Really grippy hands. Karate chop, or I don't know, flying hands. Repulsor blast, what I would call repulsor blast hands, or stabilizer use. And then those ones, which have the plugs on them for the weapon systems. And, if you think he stands up badly now, the roller boots. Yes, they gave us the roller boots. Which, I don't know if we asked for the roller boots, but we got the roller boots. Right, let's have a look at the blast effects. So he doesn't have those on, so I'm just going to take that hand out of there. So for the blast effects, it's pretty much that. Usual stuff. And for the boots version, it's kind of weird because there's a little white plug there, but I guess that's so that you can do that. That's for the flying, so you can what do you mean just out of that position, blasting off into the stratosphere. There he goes. Yeah, they're kind of nice. But I never really use any of these. I like that we get them. I like that we get them. Right. Now the most important thing in the box, which I have to talk about, is that. There we go. It's a big gun. It's got loads of shiny bits on it, and you plug things in there, and it stands there, and it goes boom and blows things up. You can see, that says next to him. Yeah, that's it. That's all I care about. That's it. That's all I'm doing with that, because it's really pointless. Right, so there is on the stand, looking kind of cool. I think I got the right stand. There was those bits in there, so I'm presuming they may be for the gun. I don't know. There's two stands. I thought that one might have been for the gun because it has a lot more bits and pieces in there, but maybe both are for the gun. The instructions I've put somewhere. There they are. Right, so yes, that's part. Yeah, both stands can be used for the guns, but I would probably use it more to keep Mr. Stark in the air. But yeah, I like this. I think this is a really nice figure. I am glad it is going in the collection with my plethora of Ironmans. Like I say, the weird thing is those feet. It doesn't seem to want to stand as well as it should. Put his arms down. We'll put him in a boring pose, as I like to call it. It's weird. That elbow. There we go. All right, that's better. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Nobody move. So yeah, there is my original classic. You knew how many road journeys that thing had been on with me. Oh, I used to take it all over the place with me. We have, I suppose I have the wrong one with this, but because it's the robot version, but that's the Marvel Legends one. So which ones do you think looks better? I think they're both nice. Yeah, that has a little. The Mafex one has just a little bit more, I say, detail to it. It doesn't have quite as much of an ugly bit in the middle there. Yeah, I think they're all nice, but that one's just a little bit nicer. So yeah, I like this. Yeah. So I'm going to do the usual thing that we do at the end of these. Please, guys, I am getting lots of views, but I'm not getting subscriptions. I was looking the other day. It gives me all sorts of schematics on here about who's watching what and who's doing what, and it tells me that there's only like, is it 30% of my views are subscribers. So please, if you're a subscriber, watch the videos. Because if all of the 7,000 and something of you did, it would really, really help. If every video got 7,000 views. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's been very slow lately. I do like that transparent bit in the middle there. That is kind of cool. Feels like you could put a light in it. So yeah, I'm going to wind this up. Thank you so much to everybody that watches. Thank you to everybody that takes the time to like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment as well. Those of you that leave a comment every single time, you know who you are. Well, you'll know who they are because you just look at the bottom there. They're the ones that leave the comments. Thank you so much for doing it. You're all awesome. So I am now going to go and maneuver my Iron Man shelf and see if I can get him on it. So yeah, I have quite a plethora of them. There is a lot of them are ZD Toys. ZD Toys, if you're listening, do this one. Because if it's your quality, it will look fantastic. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, a great night, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.